Investment advisory services are offered through Fusion Capital Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The firm only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. SEC registration is not an endorsement of the firm by the Commission and does not mean that the advisor has attained a specific level of skill or ability.
Welcome to Navigating Retirement with Rick Durkee.
And welcome into the program. This is Navigating Retirement with Charleston and the Low Country's resource for a common sense approach to planning for your financial and retirement future. He is president and founder of the Coastal Financial Planning Group. Rick Durkee with us once again. Rick, welcome back.
Hey, good morning and welcome back to all our podcast listeners and watchers now. We're on video. Hopefully everybody's getting things settled back down into these new ground rules of the new normal of post-COVID world here in South Carolina and across the U.S. We're seeing a lot of positive things that have come out of this. And so, hey, I'm just excited as I can be today, Peter, because what we've been doing while we've been anxiously awaiting things to get back to this new normal is we've been looking at the investment world and trying to determine what's in our clients' best interest for investing going forward. And so I've got an exciting topic to talk about. Maybe we can get 3 or 4 episodes of Navigating Retirement to cover this topic because I feel it's that important that we talk about it. And give people an opportunity to come out of these issues of a post-COVID world with opportunities, so we can be positive and think about that.
Well, if you have questions, ladies and gentlemen, pick up the phone, give Coastal Financial Planning Group and Rick Durkee a call, 800-491-6220. That's 800-491-6220. But Rick, you wanted to cover a good breadth of information here, the different types of stock markets, defined goal or goal-oriented investing, and then defined outcome investing. That's a different term that I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with or have even heard before. But first and foremost, you have at your disposal as resources for the Coastal Financial Planning Group a number of different outlets and a variety of different tools that are available. And one in particular is something that we wanted to focus on during the course of this conversation about defined outcome investing.
Yeah. Yep. We've got a white paper developed on this. I'm going to be happy to share it. We'll share it several times in the podcast as we talk about it. But defined outcome investing is a new strategy that's been developed for our firm, the Coastal Financial Planning Group. But really, it's not new. Everything old becomes new whenever you define it, whenever you give it a meaning. And right now, in these volatile markets that we're in, the concern of everyone is, how will my investments be affected going forward? We're seeing some bounce back in the markets, but what if they go down again? What if we don't have that V return? What if we have a W or several Ws, over the next several months as we go into the election? So there's a lot of concern with people, especially those that are retirement minded, or even those that maybe aren't so concerned about income on their investments, but they're concerned about growth. And so at the Coastal Financial Planning Group, we've always talked about put the plan first, develop the plan first, have a written income plan first.
That written income plan, that really is going to help define what some of the objectives are for that goal-oriented portfolio.
Yeah, of what you want and need your money to do for you. So when we look at defined outcome investing, it's already been determined when you sat down and wrote out your actual income plan for retirement. And so now we're taking the same old that we've done many years now on Navigating Retirement, and we're just creating the strategies and putting those in place so that we can get the outcomes that we need to get with our investments to make the plan follow through and work.
So we've defined the goals first and foremost and had a goal-oriented investment approach, and now structured the plan in such a way that we can define the outcome to meet the goals. That should give investors a whole lot of confidence.
It should. It should. A high degree of confidence if we know that we put strategies in place that will actually manage money to reach those outcomes and give us a high probability for success that our income plan becomes successful throughout the remainder of our lives and beyond if we're doing legacy planning.
Well, if you would like to take a look at how this works, about how to structure the plan with the goal-oriented investment approach and the defined outcome approach, pick up the phone, give Coastal Financial Planning Group a call, 800-491-6220. That's 800-491-6220, 800-491-6220. Rick, this is through one of the outlets that you have through Alpha DNA, correct?
Well, actually, Alpha DNA is one of our institutional managers that we use in our platform. Our registered investment advisor, Fusion Capital Management, makes available to all of our retail investors through the Coastal Financial Planning Group several different platforms, institutional managers, platforms that are used to run large pension funds and institutional management of dollars, and Alpha DNA is just one of them. Today, what I'd like to really focus, though, Peter, is not so much the institutional manager, but the process of how we determine what definitions we need to give to the investments as far as the parameters we'd like to work within our investment platform to create the goals, or for our clients and prospective clients to create the goals that will ultimately define what investments we use inside of their income plan.
Well, I know at the Coastal Financial Planning Group, Rick, you do deal with individuals and business owner clients, typically that are retirement minded. So let's talk about that process and the definitions that we do need to define the outcome and to have outcome defined investing.
Yeah. Yep. So our process is very complex. We are ISO certified, ISO 9001, 2015 version. We're accredited by ISO to be able to provide a process to our clients and prospective clients that help them evaluate what outcomes they would like to have in their retirement income plan. And then also what investments we may choose to help define that outcome. So we constantly evaluate risks, issues, and opportunities for our clients, Peter, and our prospective clients. And we use a process called the three-step review. In that three-step review, we define and refine the questions that people have about how can they accomplish these goals in retirement, in their retirement years and beyond. We've been doing this over the last 17 years here at the Coastal Financial Planning Group of running processes and also determining what the outcomes are that our clients and prospective clients needs. So this process of using alternative investment products to slip into the income plan that support the three-step review and give people that high degree of confidence that their goals will be met and a high probability for success. So following that type of a system, we no longer hope for results in our investment platform based on investment returns. Now we have a structure to the investments that we use that give us parameters of what that investment is allowed to do. How much will it go down? How much will it participate in markets when they go up? And those are the key points to, once we develop the income plan, we integrate these structured notes, is what they're specifically called, into the investment portfolio to reach these defined outcomes.
Well, again, at the Coastal Financial Planning Group, they have an ISO certified process to help you achieve your goals and objectives. And first, in that process, they will help you define those goals and objectives. And then there are alternative investment options out there, such as these structured notes, that will help you define your outcome. First, you define the goals, then you define the outcome using these alternative options. And at the Coastal Financial Planning Group, they have access to these tools that can help you define your financial outcome, giving a high degree of confidence to achieving those goals. If you'd like to find out more, pick up the phone and give a call, 800-491-6220. That's 800-491-6220. Rick, I know that there's a lot of detail behind what these structure notes do, how they operate, what they can provide, and we're going to cover those details into future episodes of Navigating Retirement. But here, bringing it home, investors need to know that there are ways to define goals and then have a defined outcome that will help them achieve those goals.
Yes, Peter. And really one of the main goals that we truly need to accept as we move into our spend down years in retirement is the fact that we have accumulated our wealth to this point, in many cases, very successfully. We've allowed the markets to provide returns that are significant. We've seen our portfolios in our 401ks and IRAs that are tax deferred snowball over the years. And now we may be very close to retirement in those perhaps 5 years before retirement, or perhaps you're in retirement, you're already made the decision to flip the switch on, and you're using those assets for income. So when we reach that point of flipping the switch, a conclusion is made in your mind that it's not as important to receive that large investment return on your money. However, now it's critically important to receive a structured plan of income or return of your money that you earmarked for retirement going forward. So this is a process that just typically, in my mind, it's exciting. It's exciting to define this process and share with our clients at the Coastal Financial Planning Group and potential clients at the Coastal Financial Planning Group that we have a system that can help give people more confidence even in these volatile markets that we're in right now.
Exciting that there is a product and a process and a structure for assets that is available, ladies and gentlemen, that has predictability in its outcome, defined outcome investing. It is a process. It is a structure of planning available there at the Coastal Financial Planning Group. And if you'd like to find out more, pick up the phone, give them a call, 800-491-6220. That's 800-491-6220, 800-491-6220. And we will go into further detail on defined outcome investing and structured notes into future episodes of Navigating Retirement. So be sure to like and subscribe and come back and listen again to the next episode of Navigating Retirement. But before we go, Rick, you always offer the opportunity for a complimentary review as well as a detailed analysis of somebody's financial situation and their structure for retirement, their plan. If you would, talk about what that entails and how somebody can take advantage.
Well, people actually have different ways that they want to follow up once they see one of our podcasts or hear one of our commercials on the radio. And so we give you many options. But the bottom line is that we'd really like to go through this 3-step review process. It is very simply done. We can do it today through Zoom meetings. We can do it today by coming into the office still, and we'll practice social distancing in the office, and all of our employees are practicing very safe methods to meet with clients and prospective clients. So I encourage you to do whatever one you feel comfortable, but if your next step is to just read a little bit more, ask for our white paper. Text me at Rick D at 555-888, or call the number that Peter has shared with you, 800-491-6220, and we'll continue to give you information. We'll also make available times for you to set up an appointment to go through the 3-step review process. And when we go through the 3-step review process, you'll be amazed what you learn and discover just in our first meeting about how easy this can be to define your outcome for your retirement income goals.
Well, there is no benefit to procrastination. There is no downside to placing that call and getting started. There is no need to meet in person to start that conversation and to start your path toward getting a better handle on your money, improving your financial future, and defining your financial outcome. Give the Coastal Financial Planning Group a call, 800-491-6220. That's 800-491-6220, 800-491-6220. Rick, it is always a pleasure, sir, getting the opportunity to speak with you, even virtually here over the magic of technology. And I know that you are able to do that with clients and prospective clients and investors and savers that have questions in person, very carefully there at the Coastal Financial Planning Group, or virtually as we are doing here with this podcast. And always appreciate seeing your face. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here as our resource and as the resource for Charleston and Low Country area savers and investors serious about their planning and their financial future. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give Rick Durkee a call, 800-491-6220. Rick, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Peter. And I do notice you've got our website up behind you too, so people can visit Coastal Financial Planning Group on our website at cfpgroup.biz, cfpgroup.biz.
cfpgroup.biz. It's a great resource, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of information, lots of details, lots of resources, calculators. You can meet the team. You can listen to previous editions of the podcast.
And
all
you
great
can
things.
Sign up for a 3-step review.
Absolutely.
All in one place.
Right,
Peter.
Right there from the website, cfpgroup.biz, or just give a call, 800-491-6220. Thanks, everybody.
Catch more of Rick Durkee and Navigating Retirement by visiting cfpgroup.biz.
While we believe the information in this broadcast is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions. Investment advisory services are offered through Fusion Capital Management, an SEC-registered investment advisor. SEC registration is not an endorsement of the firm by the Commission and does not mean that the advisor has attained a specific level of skill or ability. Investment in securities or the market involves a potential risk for loss of principal. Trading, therefore, may not be suitable for all listeners. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.
Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance or broker-dealer services. Advisory clients are charged a fee for assets under management, while insurance products pay a commission, which may result in a conflict of interest regarding compensation.